Welcome to the inaugural edition of Classroom Book Clubs, what many people call literature circles. This introductory lesson will guide you through the book club basics: who, what, how, and why. So, let's get started. Classroom Book Clubs. What will you learn together? What do you know about classroom book clubs? Each of the next 5 slides contains a statement. You will indicate whether you believe that statement to be true or false. This brief assessment will help activate prior knowledge. Why use book clubs? I have made a brief video counting down the top 8 reasons to use book clubs in the classroom. Be sure to pay attention. There just might be a quiz at the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. How was your knowledge check? Now we're going to look at POGO, the purpose, objective, goal, and outcome for classroom book clubs. The purpose is to facilitate a deeper understanding with the comprehension of a text, and an objective to share responsibility of leading, listening, and participating in discussions. The goal is to gain insight through dialogue and conversation, with an ultimate outcome of effectively executing student-led discussions centered around a common book. Now that you have learned a bit about what book clubs are and why to use them, let's examine how to conduct them. Book clubs are not a conversational free-for-all. Each member is expected to participate through the facilitation of a particular role. Each member will have the opportunity to facilitate each role during the course of the club. Our 5-member clubs will have the following roles. There will be a daily director, a section summarizer, a passage picker, a connection consultant, and a word wizard. Let's take a moment and look at each of these roles in depth. The daily director. Your job is to keep the discussion going. You need to make sure all students share and participate. Don't worry about the small details. Your main task is to help people talk through the big ideas. You should develop a list of questions for your group to discuss. The best discussion questions come from your own thoughts, feelings, and concerns as you read. Section summarizer. Your job is to provide a concise summary of the section of the book that was read. Make sure that your summary includes events and ideas that capture the gist of the selection. You'll want to include important characters and events, but not every little detail. Also, you might want to sum up what happened in previous group meetings if it helps you build understanding of this section of the book. Passage picker. Your job is to choose parts of the text that you want to discuss with your group. This can include parts that stand out, parts that are interesting, confusing, important, funny, exciting, or different. You will read the passage to your group and explain why you chose it. After you share, your group members will have an opportunity to share their own thoughts and feelings about that passage. Connection consultant. Your job is to help group members make meaningful connections from the text to parts of their lives. These connections can be text to self, which are your own life experiences, or they could be connections to other texts, such as books, articles, websites, which is text to text, or connections to the outside world. Any connections you make should be significant to help you gain deeper understanding of the text. Word wizard. Your job is to find words in the text that are important, difficult, new, or interesting. You will help the group develop vocabulary to help you understand the text more deeply. Find words that will help you understand sections of the text that are important for this discussion. You may use any source to determine the meaning of the word, for example, context clues or a dictionary. I have created graphic organizers to help you plan for your book club meetings. Click on each image to view the organizer for that role. When you have viewed each organizer, you can demonstrate your understanding by completing a brief activity. Let's take a moment and watch a book club in action. What to do with the slackers. Unfortunately, not everybody comes prepared every day. It is important for every student to do his or her part and to understand what to do if someone in the group has not done what they need to do. To solve this problem, book clubs need to brainstorm ways to productively deal with members who come unprepared. Click on the students for a list of suggestions to help you deal with those slackers. Before you go, it is time to show what you have learned from this brief introduction to classroom book clubs. So, are you ready to get started with your classroom book club? Thank you for watching and learning.